Lies, lies, lies. All right, Fit Lifer, today we're talking about how you and how I lie to ourselves every single day. What are the biggest lies? How do we deal with them? And then I'm going to give you some tangible tools that you can use to implement. Lie number one is, I don't deserve this. Have you ever said that? Maybe you didn't say it, but maybe you feel that. So that's the energy that you're putting out into the universe. And when you feel like you don't deserve, guess what happens? Nothing comes into you. I've seen people over and over and over again that get caught up in this lie that they don't deserve it. You know, they did something bad in the past. They have this guilt about something that happened in their life, and now their life's a wreck because they feel like they don't deserve it. So stop telling yourself that lie. Change your mindset around that. Another lie you tell yourself is, I can't do this. Have you ever said that one? I can't lift that much in the gym. I can't run 5 miles. I never have before. I can't afford those new shoes that I really want. I can't be in the perfect relationship because I'm stuck in this relationship that I'm in. Have you ever told yourself that lie, Fit Lifer? I know a lot of people do. And a real easy switch for this lie is to first recognize that you're telling yourself that, and instead of saying I can't, tell yourself you can. Because you do have the power to do whatever you want, but you have to believe it first in order for everyone else to believe it and in order for it to come real in your life. Lie number 3, and you've heard me talk about it before, is that I'm bored. I'm bored is one of the biggest lies that I hear all the time from people that are working 9-to-5 jobs all across the country, working for somebody else, and they say, I'm bored. You know, I gotta do something because I'm just so bored. And that's one of the biggest lies. You see, we gotta recognize why we're bored, first of all. Are you doing something that you're not that vehemently passionate about? Something that doesn't wake you up jumping out of bed in the morning to really pursue your life goals? If that's the case, if you're not really tapping into that experience, I encourage you to start to shift. And the fastest way to shift out of that is being give-centric. Starting to give more in your community, give more of yourself, give more of your family, and that'll snap the boredom right out of you, Fit Lifer. This lie right here, I hear it all the time because I'm a coach. I help people with their physical fitness, their mindset, everything else, is the justification lie. The justification lie is this. You know, I went to the gym, Drew. I ran 10 sprints this morning. I can eat 5 cookies now. That's the justification lie. It's justifying why you're doing something else, okay? Have you ever used the justification lie? If you have, it's a dangerous trap and it keeps you from really getting the goals in your life, especially physically. This is the most overused, disgusting lie that I hear all the time. People are like, well, I worked out hard all week. I worked out, I went to work every single day. I made my money. Now I'm gonna go out to the bar on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna drink with my friends and I'm gonna sabotage all my results. That's the justification lie. And that's a really, really deadly lie, Fit Lifer. One that I encourage you to break away from right away. All right, and the 5th lie, and this is another one that you probably have said, or maybe you heard somebody else say, come on, admit it, is I'm stressed out. I've said this before. And when we say we're stressed out, we're not taking personal responsibility for our own actions. We're putting it on the world, we're putting it on the things, the events, the other people, the situations that we have coming into our present moment, and we're getting outside of ourselves, living in that area. You see, a tool to get back to that is to really recognize that you have the power to eliminate all this stress already inside of you, but you have to recognize that it starts with you. You have to be the change, like Gandhi said, right? So start to change the way that you're thinking about the stress. It's not, I have to do these things. It's, I get to do these things. It's, I get to create this. It's, I get to go to these meetings. It's, I get to shoot these Mindset Monday videos. And whatever it may be, Fit Lifer, start to say that you get to versus you have to. The stress levels will start to go down. If you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in that, manifest that perfect body that you've always wanted. When we're stressed out, cortisol goes up. Cortisol is that hormone that likes to store that fat on you like a bacon sweater on a hot August night. You know what I'm talking about. So break free from the stress, eliminate the stress, and stop telling yourself that lie. All right, so who won the book last week? Now remember, this is for YouTube people only. We got a lot of stuff going on over on Facebook. As you can see here, we're above 600,000 fans on our Juicing Vegetable page. If you haven't added that yet, make sure you do. But today we're talking to the YouTube peeps because we love you and we want to encourage you to leave comments. So who left a comment last week? Who's winning the book? The Bethany013, she's winning the book. What are we going to send out to her? What book is she winning this week? Can I get one of those? We got Body Mind Mastery by Dan Millman. If you haven't read The Peaceful Warrior yet, great book as well. Absolutely love it. This has all types of different tips, tricks and tactics that you can implement in your life to completely transform. The Bethany 013, it's going out to you. So, to win the book next week, I want to hear how you're going to apply what we talked about today, Fit Lifer. What did you learn? And then what's happening by leaving a comment below. So real simple and easy, the book that we're giving out next week is, Start Something That Matters. Okay, this is the amazing book by Blake McCoskey. He's the guy that started Toms, you know, the shoes that everybody seems to be wearing. I actually dig them. I think they're comfortable. And every shoe that you buy, he donates a pair. Really cool story about how he started his business. Gives you a lot of inspiration as an entrepreneurial or startup company, or you just want inspiration in your life. Do something that means something. This book's coming out to somebody next week that leaves a comment below this video. I'm looking forward to seeing your transformation. Drew Canoli here. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you next week.